we are gonna say good morning, fam. Say good morning, everybody. Little man actually just woke up from his nap. He just had a nap. If you guys can see a little something different, I definitely shaved part of my head again. So I have an undercut. I said that in my last time I got my hair done. The underneath part in the back is shaved. But now, you can hear a sound machine in there probably. Now, the side of my head is also shaved, which I'm loving. And I did color it. My girl Amanda, she colored it. It was just all red. The red had actually started to fade a lot. It was more brown, I'd say, honestly. In certain lighting, it looked red. But now it's fading back into a little bit of a blonde. You guys know I'm typically blonde. I'm either red or blonde pretty much all the time. But I'm kind of going possibly back to blonde at some point. I usually do go back to blonde. I kind of go back and forth, which red and blonde are like, you don't want to go back and forth between those two. It's really hard, but it's kind of what I do. But yeah, the side of it is shaved and I'm obsessed with it, you guys. I'm so excited about it. I'll pretty much do anything to my hair, especially now I wear wigs and stuff. And so if I didn't like it, I could throw a wig on, but I do love it. It's just like, I don't know, it's just very fun, very me. But yeah, we're gonna kind of hang out. I want to show you guys some things to start off this vlog. And Zion is officially crawling. So I think I said in the last video that he had started crawling, and you know, he was crawling a little bit, but it wasn't much. But now I can probably get a good video. I have some videos, if not, I'll include. But he's crawling. Every time I put him down, he crawls now. So it's getting a lot more consistent. It is more of like an army crawl right now, which it may always be like that. I always crawled kind of differently like that. So he is moving, and that's really all I'm concerned about. He is able to do that, and that's great. So anyway, he'll be 8 months. And I just say these things to document like when he did that. So about 7.5 months is when he really started to kind of get going. But he's been trying to crawl, honestly, for like a while. He just didn't quite get the coordination down until recently. But he just woke up from his nap, but he's in a great mood. He's not acting hungry, which usually he kind of would be at this point. But yeah, he's still in pajamas too. Because his first nap of the day, you know, typical babies, I think, is like pretty quick after he wakes up. Like a couple hours after we get up for the day, he's back. It's like his shortest, which they say the first wake window is the shortest one. So it always is. But anyway, just want to say hello. Yeah, I got my hair done yesterday. I did get my tooth fixed. The other day I didn't vlog that, but I talked about that in a vlog. And I'm pretty sure the shots like hit a nerve or something. I have had more jaw problems since that day than I have in like years and years. But you know, my jaw, I have TMJ, but it has been on a new level. So, and the shots were particularly painful. So I don't know what's going on with that, but those are just some updates. I want to show you guys a few things and also show you guys Zion's new bottles that we got from Amazon. So we got him new bottles that they have like a straw type of thing that go down into them that he can kind of hold himself. He never really holds his own bottle. He can, and he just doesn't do that. You guys know we're very like, you know, gentle parenting thing, and we always just hold his bottle, and I have no problem with that. I'm not in any rush to not hold his bottle, but we got him these new cups that kind of, I feel like, will help him learn how to use a sippy cup, because he has one that he drinks water out of, but he's not quite got it down. Like, I would never put milk in it. That would be a disaster. It'd be everywhere. So I'm kind of trying to help him learn that. And it's just good for his coordination too, you know, motor skills and all that. It's just good to try those things. So this one has a little straw that he does great with, but it still has the bottle nipple, but he can kind of suck it out like a straw. It's clearly for, in my opinion, for like older babies like this. You know, littler baby probably wouldn't do what he does with it, but it's been really great, and he really enjoys it. You guys know probably when they get to this age, they do love to be able to do those things for themselves, like pick up foods, and you know, it's just fun to be able to do that. So he really likes it. When we give him bottles, like when he's going to bed or nighttime or whatever, if we give him a bottle, then we don't give him this. But just like in the day when he's just sitting up and doing it. Oh, he claps now too. I don't know if I said that in the vlog. He's been clapping all the time, and it's like one of my favorite things ever. I think, of course, being his mom, I think it's cuter than everybody else does. Everybody else is kind of like, oh, that's great, he claps, but I'm obsessed with it. Like when music comes on, he starts clapping, and I think it's so cute. I mean, look at him. He's watching the TV is on. It's just on quiet, but he is so sweet. So yeah, anyway, he'll be 8 months old like next week. So this is just time, seriously, just goes. I don't even know what happens, but I'm going to show you guys his bottle, and then I actually have several things I want to show you guys. So we'll start this vlog out with a little haul, you know, a little showing you guys a few things once I get him his bottle. So that is the Amazon bottle. They're kind of like, they have the look of Komotomo bottles, if you're familiar with those. We have those as well. Komotomo tops, I guess, like fit that bottle and everything. They're very, very, very similar, and they're silicone, which I find to be easier to clean, and also they say that is better for babies or for people in general than plastic and stuff like that. So Komotomos are like, everybody loves those. But anyway, this one has a little straw that goes down into it, which is great. He really enjoys doing that. And honestly, it takes him a little bit longer in a good way, so it's kind of like he can just kind of chill with his bottle. I think it's helped him not feel like he has to inhale milk, because we always have had to pace him. He's gonna fall over. He sits up perfectly fine, but sometimes he gets a little lazy. Also, we got these from Amazon. Highly recommend these. So we've been doing, you know, our own version of baby-led weaning. He's been eating a lot of foods. I told you guys in the last vlog the other day he had a little reaction to eggs, which we'd never dealt with a reaction yet, but that was horrible. It could have been much worse, but it was just, I hated it. But anyway, been eating foods, and these are like little like apron kind of things you put your arms in and all of that. They remind me, some hair salons have almost the same thing where your arms actually go in. That's like the higher end ones, you know. But anyway, it's just like to protect his clothes and everything. And he eats a lot of avocado, and we've learned that avocado stains stuff really bad because of like the oil and everything. So these are really helpful. We got like cactus, like cacti ones, and those little bears or whatever this is. They have all different designs and colors and stuff, but they're really cute, and they're actually very functional. You guys might remember, oh, real quick, this is also a shirt that I just recently got from Amazon. I have another shirt that I want to show you guys from Amazon, but this is just from Amazon. I used the Vipon app to get a code for this, so it was really inexpensive, but it's a corduroy, like, shirt, jacket kind of thing. I love this color. I have a, like, maroon one of these too, but this is really nice. And then I want to show you guys these. So you guys might remember when I was pregnant, I did several videos with the brand Dossier, their perfume company, that they do basically their own versions of higher end perfumes. So, you know, I don't really want to use the word dupe, but kind of like an inspired version is kind of how they word it on their website of these higher end perfumes and colognes, which I never own those higher end ones. So I never really can compare, but I can tell you it's the best smelling stuff I've ever had. And they are so inexpensive for perfume and cologne. So this is actually, I've worked with them on videos before, you know, where they've sent over perfumes for us to try, and we've always gotten the unisex ones because I wanted Manny and I both to be able to wear them. And so anyway, we've loved them. I mean, they've all been amazing. I've not had one that we didn't like. They were all great. And so anyway, now we actually purchased 3. I told you guys, you know, we did collabs with them where they sent it over for free, but I said I would absolutely purchase this stuff as well, and so this time that's what we did. So we repurchased one that's actually probably our top favorite that we've had. This is one they sent to me when I was pregnant, but it's the first one they ever sent. It's the one that made us fall in love with this brand. It's called Ambery Saffron. This smells incredible. Like, it's literally one of the best scents I've ever smelled. It's so good, and it's, you know, inspired by the Baccarat Rouge or Rogue or however they say that. I looked it up one time when I did that video with them. It's a very common high-end perfume, very popular if you're into perfumes, like huge, very expensive one. And it smells amazing. I've always wanted to compare the two, but from what I've heard, they're very comparable. This one is Fruity Honey. The paper for that fell out over there, but this is another one that smells so good. Top notes are black currant and green leaves. This is very earthy, I feel like, while also still having like that fruity smell. Very, very good. And yeah, so their boxes are real cute. It says iconic scents, designer quality, no markups. I showed that in one of the videos I did for them. But they were really nice. Their customer service was amazing. Whenever they contacted me, they're like PR people and all that. They were really, really sweet. And contacted me several times for videos, which is really, really nice. And obviously brands don't have to do that. So I really like the brand. Not just the way they smell, but the people. I feel like it's just a really good brand. This is Spicy Mimosa. This is definitely top 2. This one and Ambery Saffron are my favorite that we've gotten. And this one is inspired by Jo Malone Mimosa and Cardamom Cologne. So let me see. Oh my goodness, it just smells so good. I'm not good at describing scents. Top notes are cardamom and mimosa. Has a little bit of sandalwood in the base note, which I can tell that it does smell like other perfumes I've had that say sandalwood. I always like something that says that word. I don't even really know what that is, but that always gives it, I feel like, a little bit of a muskier type of feel, and that's the kind of scent I like. It just smells amazing. It's definitely top 2. This one and Ambery Saffron, if you're gonna get any, I would say. And those are both very unisex, I think. I mean, the Ambery Saffron one is definitely considered unisex. I would think this one would be too, because it's just very good, very unisex. Friendly, like guys or girls, I feel like would like that, depending on what type of scent you like. But I did want to kind of shout them out because, again, we bought these. We purchased these. It's the first time we purchased from them without being scent products, but I would absolutely buy. I would buy gifts from them, like all that kind of stuff. I think they're an amazing, amazing brand. And then I have one more thing I want to show. I gotta grab it. So obviously we're starting with show and tell, but I just had several things I really liked that I wanted to show. These are Zion's new pajamas. They are dirty. They need to be washed. So I literally went in there and got them out of his basket so I could show you. But these are Burt's Bees, and they're a little bit big on him. I got them that way on purpose because I want him to be able to wear them for a while. He grows out of stuff so quick. They're not like huge, but they're just looser. These are 12 months, so he's probably fully in a 9-month kind of clothes at this point. That's kind of like, if it's 6 to 9 and it's on the bigger side, he can wear it, or like 9 to 12, he a lot of the time can wear. But 9 months, he can pretty much fill out. 12 months is like loose, but he can wear. He has one sweatsuit, you know, from 127 collection that's 12 to 18 months. I think fits perfect for a sweatsuit. I don't like those tight. So anyway, these are Burt's Bees pajamas. He got several pairs recently that we bought for him because I love Burt's Bees pajamas. I'm normally not like a brand person. I don't typically really care, but these are actually really soft. I tell Manny all the time, they get softer and softer the more they're washed, which I feel like baby clothes, a lot of the time when they're on the cheaper end, they kind of just pill up so easily and they just don't wash well. These do. They're very soft, and something that I could definitely see will be passing down to other kids and not having to get rid of. They're very good. So I'm saying this because I got them on Amazon and they always have deals. Burt's Bees is not like the cheapest, you know, brand. They're not the most expensive, but they're not the cheapest. But they always have deals on Amazon, so definitely check that out. Okay, I had to grab a battery. But the last thing I want to show, which this needs to be styled, I feel like, to really show you the full effect, which I'm planning on styling it very soon, but I know exactly how I want to wear it. I got this from Amazon as well, but I used, again, the Vipon app. We always look on Vipon first. So I used the Vipon app and got this for really much cheaper than what it was, but it's a very good quality sweater. If you guys have seen, it's a trend happening right now, but I didn't want it because of the trend. I was inspired by that. The worship leader, Katie Torwalt, she always wears stuff like this, and I love the way she dresses, so I wanted to get this, and I have a very specific way that I wanted to wear it. But it's a sweater vest. It's like that houndstooth, that's what it's called, print. And then the material is really, really thick and heavy. I mean, it's like a nice sweater. But I wanted to wear it with like a white button up and like, I think white pants, and like make it kind of like springy but fun. It's a loose fit, kind of like edgier, but still like feminine because of the color. I really, really love this. I tried it on, it's perfect, but I know if you just saw this and you don't have like the vision for it, it's kind of like, what is that? But you got to know the style, how you're going to style it, the vision for it. It's probably not going to be everybody's cup of tea, just like my hair is not going to be. But I've learned how to just wear what I like and be who I want to be. So anyway, those are the things I wanted to show. Recommend all of them. We've been getting lots of good stuff on Amazon and all that. But yeah, let's move on with our day. I think we finished our bottle over here. I'm recording, mate. Was I not recording any of that? I was just trying to record and I wasn't recording apparently. It shut off unless it's done that before where I was recording, so I don't know. Anyway, Zion is here. If I didn't get it recorded, he's wearing his little thing we just talked about. This one has flamingos, it's pink. You know what? We don't care about that around here. He likes pink, But I want to show you guys, he's eating a little snack. So this is not like his meal or anything. He just had his bottle, but he's gonna have just his little snack. He likes this because I think it helps with teething. It's just frozen avocado in his little teether. Obviously avocado thaws out very quickly, so you know, it doesn't take long. It's not gonna be frozen for long, but he eats it in there. And he loves avocado. Sometimes he makes a weird face at first when it's frozen because it's like, I don't think he expects it to be cold. But it's good for his teething. He hasn't popped any teeth yet, but he's very close to popping teeth. I think he's gonna be like more than one at a time. And also we got these little teethers for him. They're called teethers, but they're crackers basically, teething crackers. And they are teething wafers, I guess, from Gerber. We got an off-brand one time that he's not a huge fan of. He'll eat them, but he's not really crazy about it. But I like to give him little things like this. I mean, we don't just give it all day long or anything, but occasionally we give these little crackers just to help him learn to feed himself as well. And you know what? Sometimes it's just for fun. Sometimes it keeps him occupied and it's something fun for him to do. He's learning how to feed himself and all of that. So that's kind of what we do. Sometimes he just goes right in and, you know, eats it, and sometimes he just kind of plays around. So just depends. We also got him some of those yogurt melts, if you've ever seen those little yogurt melts. We got a hilarious video of him eating that last night because he'd never had it before. And they were a little sour, I think. It was like berry flavored and, you know, just a little bit sour. So he made the hilarious face. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of what we're doing right now. Just having our snack time. He was getting just a little bit antsy and whatever, so just having a little snack, playing really more than anything else. You bit into it. You did. Good job. Okay, I've got the cartoon is on because we're getting things packed up to leave. Tonight we have movie night at the church, so to be there in like 10 minutes. Thankfully we live close. This is the moments that is a benefit. I want to show you guys real quick what we bring for Zion now that he's a little bit older. Needs snacks, things like that. So we're gonna bring, said before, he's still breastfed, but I pretty much pump throughout the day. Is it hot? Pretty much pump throughout the day and nurse at night. So he's getting 2 bottles. He'll probably only eat one of them, but we're bringing 2. Because the bottles you saw earlier in ice packs because the milk was in the fridge. Breast milk is particular, obviously. There's not preservatives or whatever, so you have to know how long you can leave it out and all of that. And if it's been refrigerated, it's pretty much has to stay like that. So, like, you know, cannot be out for very long. Just don't want to risk it, especially with breast milk, because it's not like you can just get that easily. Putting a feeder in there, the little teether things with some avocado, frozen avocado like you saw earlier. More than filling him up, I mean, this is obviously not really going to do much for him. It's just he likes it, he enjoys it. It's good to occupy him at things like this. And obviously avocado is good for him. It's just straight avocado, nothing else. The same cracker that I already showed, but I think things like this are great to bring. So we have the Gerber Teethers, these little basically they're crackers. They're like wafers. I say they're like typical communion wafers. If you are familiar with that, that's literally the texture of them. They probably dissolve maybe a little bit easier, but they're like that. And then this other one from the Tippy Toes brand, these are the apple flavored. He definitely likes the Gerber ones better, but he's in his car seat, ready to go. But he's just watching his show. We don't leave him in his car seat for long, but we're just put him in there for now, since we're about to walk out the door. So I need to grab a couple things, and then we're gonna leave. What are you thinking? You eating your cracker? Alexa, kitchen lights on. It's dark outside today, huh? And this new bottle is a little bit more complicated, but not too bad. Worth it, isn't it? You really like it. You crumbled that rest of that cracker up in your hand. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. No worries. Okay, coming in here real quick to end this video, kind of wrap it up. It was supposed to be just that one day, but I haven't edited it yet. I had kind of a rough weekend, like physically. I mean, everything else is fine. We had a great weekend, other than my tooth. I told you guys, like, my jaw is just really hurting, and I think my jaw is messed up again, you know, because I do have TMJ and I've had a lot of issues with that, but it started ending up being a toothache, and of course it hit over the weekend. I don't know why I keep putting it behind my ear. I like it better when it's not, but anyway, of course it hit over the weekend, and you can't get into the dentist on the weekend, so I was in a lot of pain from probably Friday. It was like starting, but it wasn't too bad. Saturday and Sunday I was in a good amount of pain, and then leading worship yesterday morning was really hard. Singing just really flared it up. I even googled it because I was like, does that even make sense? But apparently it's something to do with the sound waves being strong when you're singing. I don't know, it's like it can happen. So it was really a hard couple of days just physically. And today I've kind of, I don't want to say it's, I mean, I still have a toothache, of course, but for some reason today it is calmed down. I really believe it's literally the grace of God, because you know, I mean, I was still functioning. I mean, I still did worship. I still, you know, obviously you're always functioning as a mom. He's in there making noise, but Manny's with him. Trust me, he's completely fine. He just likes to use his voice. But anyway, so it was kind of a rough weekend with that, and then tomorrow I have a dentist appointment. I was hoping to get in today, but they just couldn't do today. So I'm off work today. Normally I have office hours. If you follow the channel, you know, Monday and Tuesday I am in office. Zion and I go and that kind of stuff, but today actually my boss told me to stay home because I hadn't been feeling well yesterday. We had a super busy day yesterday too, which honestly like is great, but it didn't really help the situation because I led worship, and then at night we had a CPR class. It was a couple hours of a class. It was really actually very interesting. I really appreciated them doing it, and I enjoyed it. I like things like that. Manny and I have both learned CPR at different times, but Manny more so than me. But it was just really interesting. They went over like the AED machine and different stuff. I thought it was really cool, but it was still just, I was really tired yesterday. I was really just in pain, and you know, whatever. But the class was actually a kind of a nice little thing to get my mind off it, I guess, a little thing to do. But anyway, so today he did let me have the day off. I didn't ask. I was gonna go to work, but he told me to stay home and just take care of myself, which he is truly, said it before, the greatest boss. He always puts people first, and I cannot tell you guys. I mean, he is the best boss I've ever had. Amazing, just the best. So I am gonna try to put in some hours this week in office. He didn't tell me that I had to do that, but I really just, I said before, I try not to take advantage of how incredibly nice he is. If he goes out of his way to give us this days off and everything, I like to make up for it, and I like to just do my part the best that I can. And so anyway, I do really appreciate him doing that. So we're home today. I do need to still do some work. Obviously, I'm functioning. I'm fine. I feel like I'm talking weird because this tooth just feels funny, but I am able to, I've got it under control, I would say, today, to where it's not like debilitating. But even those other days though, sometimes it would feel better and then it would just like strike me. So I'm excited to get it fixed tomorrow. I haven't had a toothache in years. And you guys know I was at the dentist last week, and this wasn't an issue last week. It's just like suddenly happened. So I'm hoping it's nothing severe and they can just fix it real quick. But I'm excited for tomorrow for this to be over with. I will vlog as much as I can tomorrow. But thank you guys for watching. Remember, you are incredible. Jesus loves you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.